and I'm still doing it. I've done it for over 10 years. But like Maddie said, it's a kind of an honest place to say your own words. It's an undefended place where your body tells the story. I'm also exploring gender. I'm exploring the afterlife, which is magical, through poetry, which is ancient, and making it my own through autobiographical transformation. And then we always do a talk back afterwards, which brings in community. And I think being seen in that way frees me from all of the limitations of the United States idea of what theater is, and has brought me to be a global citizen in a real way. Because it doesn't even matter if they can't speak your language, they can see the authenticity in the body mind. They can hear it in the voice when we do it elsewhere. So it's become a really great vehicle. And also when I went to this MFA program, they said to me, you are not allowed to do public practice. You are always doing things for 50 or 100 people. You have to do something by yourself. So I did a whole semester just on intimacy, writing a poem every night to my advisor, and she would write one back for a whole semester, because people were worshiping me when I played Hamlet and crushing on me, and it was weird. And I didn't want to be applauded and idolized at all. I wanted to be understood as a human being. So I wrote something very liminal with all the big questions, with none of the splash of playing Hamlet or Richard III. Just deep, deep questions that I live with that nobody would talk to me about. And as a result, thousands and thousands of people have had this conversation with me about the afterlife and about suicide and about legacy and about many of the things that I bring up in 55 minutes. But it was Laurie Woolery that helped me cut it down to 55 minutes. It was 2.5 hours of depth charge, because I'm a very serious, sort of Germanic, deep person who's suffered a lot of trauma and was working through grief. Again, it was a question on stage, my relationship to it. But I don't ask for people to produce it. They come because it's inexpensive, but also because the community effort at community building from some old white lesbian, like we're all trying. But yeah, I've been doing it for over 10 years now.
I'm hearing some real themes emerge. Oral tradition, the poetry being ancient, the voice, so orality, the idea too of learning from the generation above you, right? So Lisa, you influenced Maddie. Saida, you saw Anna Devere and John Leguizamo. I'm really interested. Lisa got us on this path, telling us about how at Goddard she was writing 20 pages a week. Maybe I'll come back to you, Maddie. What was your generative process? Where did you start?
Sorry. Okay, I am muted successfully. Uh, yeah. So for me, my generative process was really specific. It was at this moment